Hey folks, welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. We are here in the Shrine of Amana. Yes, still. We have finished most of it. We finished the main required part of it, but there is an optional side path for us to go on, and, you know, I can't let that go unexamined. So let's get rid of this kid. And treat ourselves to a little bonfire. And actually rest at this one. Rise of the Dead. Which is my favorite zombie movie. Now, this, like I said, it's totally optional. I think my first time through, I didn't even realize it was here, and, you know, I didn't miss out too much. But, even if you do notice that it's here, it's not 100% intuitive how to actually get through, because this door is locked. And that doesn't give you a very good indicator of how to unlock it. But, there is a way. Let's see if any of these messages actually tell us. Well, they certainly imply it. In order to get through this door, you need to be hollow. Just a little bit. Don't have to be all the way hollowed, but you cannot be fully human like I am right now, or like I have been for most of this series. So, in order to get through, you need to either get cursed by, like, going to Shaded Woods or something like that, or backtrack to some cursed pots earlier in the shrine, or something, or you can just jump and grab your souls, you know. Now, luckily for us, our souls will appear up at the top of this tower rather than down on the ground, which is nice. We won't have to go through those basilisks again. And as you can see, we are now hollow. We're green, we're rotting. It's a bad time all around. But that does mean we can open this door. And there are hollows here on the other side, prowling hollows that don't like to be swung at. Aha, that was cool. There we go. Now, if I recall correctly, there are actually a couple pretty intimidating combat challenges on this path. The first one being right there. Do I have my binoculars? Yes, I do. Okay. There is a Pyromancer over there, and that Pyromancer, he has given me problems. Hit from a long range. Those fireballs have pretty good AoE. And then there's that floating one where if you get close, it will explode, and that's no good. So it's tough to get to a good place to actually attack this thing, especially on a relatively narrow walkway like this. And this guy's gonna take like 3 backstabs to actually defeat. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I'll take it. Anywho, let's continue along to quite the shrine here. Look at that. Oof. Now, the singing has stopped because this Finito has noticed that we're here.
Who are you? And what do you want from us? Finito, that is what we are called. My name? Do you mean our name? We know nothing of the outside world. We sing eternally for those who bear death and dark within themselves. We have been here forever. We know nothing of the outside world, and we do not need to. The little ones were born from the great dead one. And the great dead one taught us song. We have sung ever since, to comfort those bound by death and dark. This is what we were taught. You silenced that cursed singing. Please accept these as a thank you. Do you seek comfort too? You poor thing. Take this at the very least. This is all that we can do. The little ones will... And we have this...
So, a little more backstory on the creation of the Finito. They were created by the Great Dead One, Big Dead One, I forget exactly how she referred to it, but Nito, most likely. And they were created to kind of soothe those who are hollowing with their song. You know, those bound by death and dark, those who are dying and, you know, cursed with the dark of the undead curse. And we got this thing. We got what look like hollows of some sort, kind of being, well, I mean statues of hollows, being burned by fire, and they're not happy about it. The symbolism I take from that, you know, associating fire with life, as, you know, Dark Souls often is wont to do, it's almost like the Finito want the undead to find comfort in their undeadness and reject the fire and reject the light. That's what I would take from that. But at the same time, this is an altar that one prays to, so maybe it's rejuvenating oneself with the fire, and it's just an unpleasant process. I feel like that makes more sense with the mechanics of this area, because the thing about this shrine, you can pray to it, and nothing happens. But if you are completely out of human effigies, you don't have any in your inventory or in your storage, it will restore you to human. Which is, you know, kind of a last-ditch get-out-of-jail-free card if you are really struggling. So that is more kind of pushing the fire back into people. But gosh, these things don't look happy. So I'm getting a little bit of mixed messages here. Anyway, we can head down here. Look at all those candles. Cool candles, by the way. If we go down here, there are, I believe, more Pyromancers. There's one there, and I think there's another one. And again, since we got the big fire here, I guess it would make sense to have Pyromancers, if this is a place of fire and therefore life. So let's see if I can only aggro one Pyromancer. That one. Let's see how this works. Bye. Bye. Alright, come on up. Now, I don't want to try to fight this guy, like, right next to the Finito. I feel like that could end poorly. But on the other hand, this is a terrible place to fight him. Climb back up and see if I can taunt him back out onto that area where I fought the first one. Oh, Finito. Don't kill the Finito. Don't kill the Finito. That could have been bad. Alright, looks like this guy has a pretty long leash, so let's drive him over a little bit more. Ooh. I dodged that before by getting into the backstab animation, but cross counter is pretty good. Should try to get that more often. I shouldn't walk into pillars of fire. That's less good. Oh, man, those fire effects make it kind of hard to see if you're gonna walk off a cliff. You can tell I'm taking this thing seriously because I'm using Estus rather than healing gems. There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure there's still one more down there. It looks like I might be fighting him in the dark. Also, cool symbolism of having dark underneath the fire. It's like Dark Souls or something. Alright, is there another one? I could have sworn there was another one. Fire Seed, definitely appropriate. Yeah, there we go. Let's fight him down here. If we can. Shouldn't be super difficult water. Oh. Switch back to the Estus here. See if I can knock him into the water. There it is. Alright. That went much better than previous attempts. Anyway, why come down here, you might be wondering. Well, there's an item around here somewhere. I think it's over here. Yeah. Don't know how precarious this is. Let's light a torch. Yeah, that's fairly precarious. Alright, in here we get a bonfire aesthetic, which, you know, if that's your thing, cool. It's not mine. I'm not into it, really. And then over here, do we have wonderful prizes? Nothing back there. Oh, there's a chest. Haha. I knew there was something there. We get a Manslayer. Now, a Manslayer is, I believe, another katana. Yes, a katana with a terribly worn blade. Appears useless, but is in fact coated with deadly poison. This sword has claimed countless victims, and the bloodstains upon its blade have turned to poison. That's a really cool idea that I'm sure is symbolic. The blood of your enemies turning to poison to kill more enemies. Like, What does that mean? That's cool, but what does it mean? It's, I don't know, it's like gaining strength with every foe that you kill, gaining experience, gaining power, and gaining reputation. Anyway, if I ever run out of human effigies entirely, this is where I'll come. But I would really like to hear people's interpretations of this statue, of this figure, in the comments, because I'm wrestling with it. I'm definitely wrestling with it. Anywho, let's head back to the bonfire, head back to Majula, and do some soul spending. Upgrade our stuff maybe a little bit. Oh, and turn back human. Very important. All right. So, one thing you may see here, I haven't really shown off this menu very much in detail, but I believe after Drangleic Castle, all the areas that we have not yet visited will appear in darkness like this. Get tiny little hints, and this includes the DLC areas. So, a hint of what's yet to come, there's still a fair amount of this game left. Alright, first things first, let's see if we can upgrade anything. I forget where I'm at with my upgrades. Do I just need to upgrade the barbed club? Yeah, I think it's just the barbed club. Okay.
Don't waste my time.
So, let's level up.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it. To see light, to see hope. However faint it might be.
Wonder if I have any bone dust, sublime bone dust. I don't remember. Estus is at maximum strength, you say? All 12. It's a weird number. Anywho, looks like we can get 3 levels out of this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop a soul and get my dex up to 40 so it doesn't bother me. Let's see. I think this will be the one I want to use. No, I need a little bit more. Should really just use all these souls at some point and get another couple levels. Oh, whatever. I think that'll do it.
Bearer of the curse, I will always be at your side until hope has fully withered.
Alright, so we've reached 40 strength and 40 dex. 40 is the so-called soft cap for strength and dex. After that point, any more points put into strength and dex have very much diminishing returns in how much strength, or power rather, you gain from that level. So, see, this one increased it by 4. Beyond here, it'll decrease or increase it by a lot less. So it incentivizes putting points into other things after a certain threshold. So 40-40, we are basically as strong as we're gonna get, other than upgrading this barbed club once we have more petrified dragon bone. And we can afford like a life gem.
I knew you'd be back. Thank you, kind.
And that takes care of that. So, in the next episode, we will head beyond the Shrine of Amana into the Undead Crypt. But wait, before we go, I completely almost forgot. We should go use the key to the embedded. Let's head on over to Triangulate Castle and see what happens. Oh, there's a bonfire that we haven't been to yet. Let's head over. Alright, so hopefully I remember how to get there, and hopefully the elevator is down. Yes, good. Alright, let's head up. Now, as you'll remember, the key to the embedded is a weapon for some reason. And it's worth noting that if you use it to unlock this person, then you lose the weapon. You cannot use it. It disappears from your inventory. Because, you know, it's a video game key. You can't use those things more than once. It's not how it works. So up here, let's do whatever the hell this is. Ooh. Now we can get to the Finito inside. And she will give us the Ring of the Dead, which is a neat little cosmetic ring that I think looks like this. Yes. Keep a human appearance even when hollow. They say that in the Undead Crypt we can reacquaint ourselves with the dead. We all suffer loss, and none of us can escape death. Then what is the fascination with reclaiming that which has already passed into the beyond? So the Ring of the Dead, if you are hollow, you can wear it and you will appear human like I am now. It does take up a ring slot that could be used by something with gameplay purposes, like stamina regen, or these four that I don't know will ever leave my equip screen again. But if you really care about cosmetics and you're not willing to burn a bunch of effigies or reload a save file every time you die, then the Ring of the Dead can be a nice little thing. Anyway, that will take care of things for this episode, and I'm not going to force you to sit through this elevator ride. Was not expecting that. Anyway, that takes care of our adventures with the Finito. In the next episode, we will head to the Undead Crypt. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.